Perfect.
Back to those days. I was running in one place. Set a pace. Feel like I've been running in one place. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Neil. Is it okay, like, if you can introduce yourself a little bit?
Yeah, my name's Chief Ray Neal, Harris County Constable, Precinct 1.
So we'll just get to the point right away. If you want to look at it and then just follow with me, that would be great.
Okay.
Too. So the first question I want to ask is, what's your thoughts on the putting aftermarket parts, like such as like the loud exhaust and like LED lights and like those high-raised handlebars and etc.
My thought on that is anything that will make you more comfortable on a motorcycle, which allows you to operate it more easily, is always a good idea.
Like, how about this put your hands up thing?
That some people are very comfortable with that. It's more of a fashion statement,
Yeah.
I think, than anything. Back in the old days, they had the old choppers with the high handlebars, and some people still like that, and that's okay as long as they're comfortable and they can operate the motorcycle safely. That's perfectly okay.
Yeah. And does the Texas any kinds of like laws against customizing motorcycles? Like, as far as I know of, LED light goes only the solid white or solid orange colors, allowed for the motorcycle.
Yeah, as long as it's not shown from the front or the rear.
Okay.
Now, your LED lights or any blue or red lights cannot be shown from the front. It resembles a police lights.
Oh.
The LED lights are around your motor, the bottom of your motorcycle, I see them. It's perfectly fine, and it looks kind of nice at night. A lot of people
Because
like
it's more
that.
like visible.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. And also, I know in Texas there's no law for wearing a helmet.
There's no helmet law per se. I wouldn't ride a motorcycle a block without a helmet.
Yeah.
A helmet can certainly save your life.
It's basically like trying to kill yourself.
Oh,
without
absolutely. I had a crash back in 2013, and I can promise you, if it hadn't been for that helmet, I probably wouldn't be sitting here today. So I strongly recommend that everyone don their helmets before they get on their motorcycles.
Yep. Okay, so second question: how fast can your bike go?
It depends on the motorcycle. We have different types of motorcycles that the officer chooses. We have Honda Gold Wings, which obviously they're going to go a little faster than most of the Harleys out there. We try to operate the motorcycle at a speed that is safe to do so.
So number 3 question. So how can cops chase super sport bikers when most of the cops ride like cruiser type?
Simple answer to that is we don't. Most department, I know my department has a policy that we do not chase motorcycles. Number 1, it's putting the rider at risk, and number 2 is putting the general public at risk.
Okay. So even the cops, they cannot chase the motorcycles.
It depends on the situation. If we have a motorcycle that obviously going to get blocked in somewhere, yeah, they can stay back and pursue it as long as they do it safely.
I see.
And we don't want to put anybody at risk.
Okay. And number 5, this is going to be a long question. He said he used to be a motorcycle cop in Korea. Does your ongoing duty, such as if you're doing something right now, and does it changes if something urgent assignment happens?
Oh, absolutely. We as an officer, you have to be very flexible. We could be on a traffic stop and a priority 1, which is an immediate call, could drop, and you have to leave what you're doing. So yes, you got to be very flexible, and duties can change in the blink of an eye.
Do you get paid differently for like special duties?
As an officer, there are certain risks that we take every day, regardless of whether you're a motorcycle officer, whether you're a patrol officer, or whatever. The risks are very high at sometimes. But as far as extra pay, no.
So another question he asked is, in Korea there's no night shift work for the motorcycle cops.
That is correct. We do not have night shift units.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, sir.
I didn't know that. And what kind of protective gears are provided by the state?
Well, each department provides their own gear. The state really provides us pretty much nothing. It's up to the individual officer to wear his own protective gear.
Oh, I see.
To whatever is issued by his department, and then whatever he wants to buy separately.
So for the constable precinct 1, what do they provide?
We issue of course bulletproof vest
Okay.
that the officers wear, and any motorcycle safety gear that he wears, such as the high boots, any kind of padding he wants to wear to protect himself is up to him.
Oh, but the state
The
pays
helmet.
for it?
No, the state does not pay for it.
So you have to pay for your
Yes.
own. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so number 6 question. So how many and what kinds of bikes do you have?
I have. I've ridden motorcycles pretty much all my life. I currently own 4 motorcycles. I have a Harley Davidson Ultra Classic. I have a Triumph Tiger, a 2018 Honda Goldwing, 2013 Honda F6B.
The bikes there for the police uses, does the state put all the stickers and deck?
No, actually, each individual officer does that. It's up to him to. Department issues them. But we do all the mechanics of putting them on and putting our lights on, our sirens on, etc.
Oh, I see. I'm pretty sure you hear this everywhere you go. Do you guys say donut and a coffee a lot?
That is a typical question that we get. Back in the 50s and 60s, the only thing a police officer could find at night to eat was an all-night donut shop or coffee shop. So that's the only place they had to eat. You didn't have the IHOPs, the McDonald's, all the all-night Waffle Houses, etc. At night, so they would all congregate to get something to eat at the donut shop. That was the only thing open.
So nowadays.
Now officers stay away from donut shops.
Yeah, number 8. What's your thoughts on does a public road canyon carving?
It's fun.
You
I
think
love
it's
it.
fun? Okay.
Yeah, I love it. I've actually done that on my Triumph, and it's a lot of fun.
Do you think it's pretty safe to do that?
As long as you wear your protective gear and don't go crazy out there, and you're careful, and you know what you're doing, you know your bike. The main thing is know your motorcycle, know its limits, what it can do and what it can't do. If you do that, you can certainly be a safer rider.
Number 9. When he see there's a motorcycle chasing videos in a YouTube, I guess this is also different from state to state. The cops never touch the motorcycle or they never down the motorcycle. He just want to know why is that?
Oh no, absolutely not. We will not cause an accident because number one, you're going to get the rider hurt. And the last thing we want to do is get the rider hurt. We're out there for public safety. Eventually, what happens? These guys that get out there and showboat and act crazy on motorcycles, eventually they will get caught. Either that or get hurt or get killed. But we will not be the cause of that.
Okay. Number 10. It's kind of similar to the upper question. It says some motorcycle madness videos, which is also those showing crazy riding stuff. Cops chasing group riders and arrest, and he want to know, is it because they are doing something against laws?
If they're putting themselves in danger or the public, it can be considered reckless driving. It's really foolish unless it's a closed course to get out there and endanger yourself along with the public.
A final question, and I saved the good one for the last. In Korea, it is illegal to ride on the highway due to safety issue. So, such as if you're going a long distance, I believe that you need to take a detour.
So they keep you off the main highway in Korea.
So what's your thoughts on riding on the highway?
My thoughts are the highway is probably one of the safest places to ride. To be honest with you, you more or less have straightaway. You've got a set speed limit. You've got several lanes you have to choose from if you need to evacuate a lane.
Yeah, so I guess that you believe in this, it's safer than the local roads.
Absolutely. You're here on the side roads and the feeder roads. You've got people popping in and out, coming from stop signs, from red lights, driveways, private drives, shopping centers. You got to watch out for them cars because a lot of times they do not see you.
According to the highway question, does Texas has any CC limits for the riding on the highway?
The CC limits, it has to be, if I'm not mistaken, 50 cc's and above. I may have to check on that, but I think it's anything over 50 cc's.
Okay, I guess that's it for the questions I have.
All right. I know you're a cyclist yourself, and I know you enjoy it. And, and I know you're a safe rider.
Do you just want to say something to the viewers out there who ride a motorcycle?
I would say number one is know your equipment, know it well before you start getting into some serious riding. Anticipate the unanticipated at all times. A light may be green, doesn't mean the car is going to stop. So don't come through there blindly. Look at your surroundings, anticipate what another driver will do. Keep your head on a swivel and know what's going on around you at all times. And know your limits on your motorcycle. Know what your motorcycle can do and what it can't do.
All right, thank you, Mr.
Okay,
Neil.
Brian, thank you, sir.
And
Thank you.
if there's more questions, I'm gonna call you again. And
Thank
then
you.
have to come here again.
Would love to.
Yeah.
Be an honor.
I think
Thank you, sir.
we're gonna wrap up from here.
Thank you.
I'm gonna turn it off.